Get to Old Navy now for up to 75% off store-wide. Plus, all jeans are on sale now from $15 for adults and $12 for kids. Hurry in, valid 12/26 to 1/3 in stores and select styles only. Jeans offer excludes in-store clearance.
No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 968. This is your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Last few days about interviewing, and then I go back to more topics than just that. This show and my other one, Job Search Radio, are the number 1 and number 2 shows in iTunes, as well as Stitcher, about job search. And this is a question I received from someone. How do I avoid self-sabotage and get the job? Hope you find this helpful. And if you have questions for me, I'm going to suggest you drop me an email. I'm going to use the other mailbox for it, jobsearchradio@gmail.com. Send me your questions. I won't guarantee they'll all appear on the show, but I will get to a lot of them. And now, let's get going. Got a great question. Thought I would use this as my video for the day. And that is, how do I avoid self-sabotage and find a new job? Now, I think the answer to that question is in 2 parts. Number 1 is someone gave you this psychological label that I think is absolutely useless. Self-sabotage. It's as though you're going into these interviews and intentionally trying to screw up, or you have a deep-rooted psychological issue that's causing you to make these mistakes that are proving so costly. And instead, it's not necessarily self-sabotage. What it is you may not really have a lot of experience in interviewing, and you need to improve. You see, what's happened in modern times is there's a lot of labels that get thrown around conveniently that I think traumatize people. And I think the label self-sabotage is one of those labels. It causes people to think that the problems are deep-seated when in fact they could be really very simple. And the simple solution to messing up on interviews is practice. How many times have you been practicing for your interview? And when you start thinking about practice and the impact of lack of practice, there's your real issue. You see, we've all heard of the 10,000-hour rule, but most job hunters have about half hour of practice. Maybe if they're lucky, they go on the interview, they think they can kind of wing it, and they screw up, and they screw up on the next one, and they screw up on the third one, and they suddenly have a label. They're self-sabotaging, when in fact they don't have experience. So I want to encourage you, get some experience interviewing. Work with friends. Join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Practice answers to the interview questions that we have there. It will go a long way toward eliminating this issue of being inexperienced, amateurish. And I have to say amateurish because professionals practice. Don't believe me? Look at every athlete that's at the Olympics, every professional athlete. They're all out, amateurs, successful amateurs. They're all practicing, and you're not. So that's the biggest issue here. It's not some deep-seated psychological thing that's causing you to mess up. It's your lack of experience doing this and your amateurish behavior that's saying, I don't have to do this. So wake up, start doing the work, and you'll start getting the results.
Get to Old Navy now for up to 75% off store-wide. Plus, all jeans are on sale now from $15 for adults and $12 for kids. Hurry in, valid 12/26 to 1/3 in stores and select styles only. Jeans offer excludes in-store clearance. Get to Old Navy now for up to 75% off store-wide. Plus, all jeans are on sale now from $15 for adults and $12 for kids. Hurry in, valid 12/26 to 1/3 in stores and select styles only. Jeans offer excludes in-store clearance.